Do you know 35 million Indians are suffering from asthma? That is the reason we are celebrating World Asthma Awareness Day. Why asthma is increasing? What is the reason for high prevalence? Undoubtedly, it's the increasing pollution, reducing air quality index, increasing pollen in the air, reducing lifestyle changes like exercise, increasing obesity, reduction in exercise levels, increase in stress. All these are increasing the prevalence of asthma. Of course, asthma is a genetic issue. It runs through families, but you can definitely safeguard yourselves from occurrence of a disease. You can make it subclinical. How? Reduce your stress levels, increase your exercise levels, maintain proper diet, maintain proper sleep, and have a healthy lifestyle. Avoid allergens like dust, pollen by wearing a mask, use humidifiers in your room, use air filters, and definitely you can prevent asthma attacks. But in winters or in case of seasonal variations, it is unavoidable that you might get an exacerbation. So you can avoid a viral infection, you can avoid pneumonias, you can avoid bacterial infections, you can avoid exacerbations of asthma by getting vaccinated. So get a flu shot every year, and if you are above 65 years, make sure you get pneumococcal vaccine. By practicing all this, certainly you can prevent or avoid asthma exacerbations. What is one important thing you have to do if you are having a clinically significant asthma? Your symptoms could be dry cough, cough with expectoration, wheezing, breathlessness, chest tightness. So when you're having these symptoms, when your doctor asks you to use an inhaler, please use it promptly. Lack of awareness and lack of education about inhalers is causing increased hospitalizations and increased mortality in asthma patients. Using an inhaler is a proper way to treat asthma. Inhalers do contain steroids, inhalational steroids, as well as bronchodilators. But that is the one which is going to treat you. If you are using oral steroids instead of inhalational steroids, please remember this one thing. Inhalational steroids have only micrograms of steroid, whereas oral steroid has milligrams of steroids. And oral steroid has more systemic effects. It reduces your bone mineral density, it increases your water content or your obesity level, and it weakens your immune system. Whereas inhalational steroids, they are more localized, they are in lesser quantity, and they are more effective. So please be aware that using a steroid or inhalational steroid through inhalers is very important. Don't have this myth that using inhaler is something negative, using inhaler reduces your confidence, or using inhaler is bad for your health. Please don't have these myths. And we completely, as a pulmonologist, I completely support the usage of inhaler once you are prescribed. And when you have a prescription of medications or inhalers, please review with your pulmonologist. Just don't go blindly with the inhalers and keep a review with your consultant so that your disease remains in a balanced state and your medication dosages will be adjusted by your doctor. Be aware of asthma, be aware of inhalers.